never pulled this boss? I get at least one fuck up, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
just one. Maybe 1.5. Maybe
All right.
1.5. All right.
The only
buddies,
way you can avoid a fuck up is if you roll over Mashy or Koa. Then you're allowed.
Yeah. Scoops said that he was going to be in the stream.
I'm here already.
So
I'm in a group.
Oh, okay. Got it. Oh yeah. Where are you?
I'm in group
Am I
5 by
blind?
myself, so I don't know. Maybe you are.
Oh, it was yeah. Because it was the ball tracker thing. You're right behind that.
I also need to buy jeweler's setting on
We
this
will
guy.
probably need you on the DK though for the grips.
Okay. Switch now, or do we want to see how it goes first?
We can give it a pull or two, and then if grips end up becoming a problem, then we'll have you switch.
Okay.
Is that it? That's all our 20 members? Yeah, we are. Okay. All right. I'm doing a break 5. See you guys at the 20-minute mark.
If anything, I'll have double tricks on me for the ads.
Okay. I think I got everything I need. Oh, I need to sim. How long until the break timer? Oh, 3 minutes. Okay.
All right. Oh, though. Zobo. Zobo Bozo. Sim this dick, boy. Have you been trolling today? You have. Yo, wow, Stormzy got beat. I think that's actually the first fight that I've ever seen Stormzy lose. He died? Oh, at the end?
Yeah. You got my control during the intermission.
Yeah.
The last one.
Okay, that's not. It's like, what the fuck?
The execution phase, he kind of, wasn't there.
Bro, why are my nails so long?
You're gay.
I gotta clip my fucking nails, bro.
It's even gayer. Why is It's Justin not here.
Oh, he's raiding.
Oh, still? I thought they would have cleared it like instantly. Oh wow. Dang, Priory trinket over this? No way. Why would Priory be better?
What do you need to order? Ooh, you're gonna start getting on your bike? Can you book your tickets? Holy! Yo, you did what you could. You did what you could. What? What thing? Yeah, press the valve. Yes. A Viking? Nice. Like February? You guys hear me clipping my nails? This is not for the pool, right? You have to sell your car.
Okay,
You're
Hamid and
actually
Alex
trolling.
are still AFK. For the rest of you guys, number one thing before we even talk about anything regarding this boss fight, you're going to open up DBM if you have DBM installed and that's what you're running. You're going to go to this boss fight and you are going to turn off anything related to the balls, to assignments, to it shouting anything in
No,
chat.
we don't have DBM. We have bigwigs.
All of it is going to get
But
disabled.
let me see. Let me double check again. Sticks.
That should
No
remove
marking.
basically 99%
No
of any confusion
marking.
that happened last week.
No marking. Any say is dead.
If you're confused, if you don't know how to do that, especially if you were one of the people that were getting two separate different announcements,
Oh my god.
you need to be going in and
fuck was
disabling
that?
that.
I don't think I have anything to say. Do I?
I don't want to pull the boss, and then it does the separate wrong
Oh,
announcements,
right here,
and
right
then you
here,
have to
right
figure
here.
it out, and it ends up being your DBM. So
Rolling
if
rubbish.
you're confused, just say something. Somebody was saying something.
No, there's one right above that. You
There's
see
a
this?
lot of abilities in here. I'm not sure what to turn on and what to turn off. So,
Are you bigwigs or DBM?
bigwigs.
Big dick.
Then you should be fine.
Okay.
As long as you have the aura updater, which you passed the check last time I checked. Yeah, you do. So aura updater automatically handles anything that needs to be turned off on bigwigs, so it doesn't like interrupt. But for DBM, it's a separate story. For people with DBM specifically, they need to open it up and change it. Okay, so DBM is not better. Nope. So anything, I'm going to consider that done We don't have to talk about it unless we pull the boss and somebody still has that shit firing, and it's all wrong. For the rest of the stuff, I think everybody should have seen the statistics that I posted about our like Thursday kill or like that whole night. There were way too many balls that were basically expired and never hit the boss.
Guan with 2 mediums.
Or we walked into the boss with medium
two
balls.
mediums
On
or
top
1
of
medium
that,
into the boss.
The one thing that I
the
didn't
fuck?
post
That
is
is
the
that is
number of
actually
people that
bannable offense.
still keep dying to Scrapmasters, which is just like inexcusable. There should always
Inexcusable.
be more than enough
You hear
time
that?
for you to get big enough and for you to run over a
You hear that? He's
Scrapmaster.
talking to both of
Especially if
you.
you're actually caring about the fact that you're turning into a ball.
I didn't get any mediums.
There's just no way you miss it. Like, almost inexcusable. So when anybody gets picked for a
Inexcusable.
ball,
Okay, Jake?
you get the notification that you're going to turn in a ball
Inexcusable.
in 5 seconds, you're leaving the boss. I don't care where the boss is, you're going to move away from the boss and you're going to line up to be positioned towards the quadrant that you're assigned. And if the boss is, for example, on X and you're assigned diamond, your starting point,
You're
like the
actually such a
moment you
snitch,
turn
it's
into the
crazy.
ball, should be somewhere in the middle. Not right here on top of the boss. Because a lot of you guys just stay on the boss until the second that you turn into a ball, and then next thing you know, X, basically the person that's assigned X, has almost nothing to pick up because 3 other people rolled all through X to pick up all of the trash piles, and then they get screwed over. When you turn, you should be halfway towards your quadrant, and you're picking up everything in your quadrant. There should be enough in each quadrant for you to turn into a medium trash pile, and then from medium trash pile, you're picking up the Scrapmaster, getting to the full size, and then you're rushing into the bomb if the bomb exists. Everybody's top priority is getting things that are in their quadrant. So if there's a Scrapmaster in your quadrant, that's your number 1 priority. Get to medium, pick up the Scrapmaster. If there's a bomb in your quadrant, then you're going to full size, and your priority is to not rush into the boss, but rush into the actual bomb.
Rush into my ass.
Simple as that.
What the fuck?
And based off of reviewing VODs,
Oh,
it
I thought it was muted.
kind of seems like either you guys are like
Oops.
blind to the Scrapmaster, or you don't think that you can run over Scrapmaster until you're full sized. Or in the case of, I forget who it was, Stopsky, like you didn't know that if you ran over it, it actually does make you bigger, like it gives you plus 25.
Fucking Stopsky, man.
All mobs do. You run over hyenas, especially in like a pack of 3, you run over all 3 and 1 small trash pile, and you're basically medium sized. And you basically skipped that small phase. So every single time you see them, you just pick them up. There's 0 downside for you picking them up. So everybody should be doing that. Basically, when you're line up, so let's say in the scenario where we're on X, you get diamond, you're kind of rushing over. You're lining up basically so that moment you turn into a ball, you're automatically running over a small trash pile.
You
so you
cannot be
automatically
alright.
start with plus 25 points. And then you
That
just
shit
have
will
to pick up
fucking kill your
either
ass.
like mobs or 3 separate other trash
Oh,
piles.
I didn't get the
small
buff
ones,
on
and
because
then
I
you
haven't
get
killed
medium.
anything. You guys did.
But during that
Yeah.
time when you're lining up
Damn.
to aim towards diamond to be right in front of a small trash pile,
I am
you
renowned
basically
8.
see
So yeah, you
everything
guys
else
have the
that
buff,
gets
I don't.
spawned in.
Yeah,
I'm at
as you're
6.
turning into the ball.
buff.
So if there's hyenas that spawn
Wait, I
here,
thought
you automatically know if
it's
there's
just not
hyenas
big.
there,
Should be 8.
and
Is this
you
a
are in
punishment,
direct
Guam?
line to them, you can pick it up, and you're medium sized.
Everything
A
gets
lot of
turned off
you
for
just
us.
kind of try to figure all of that out right after you become
Who
a
needs
ball,
3%
and then next thing you know,
damage?
you guys have 0 plan on what you're doing, where you're going,
do.
how you're getting to medium sized, and what you need to pick up. Just like actually prep for the ball phase. If for whatever reason you get somehow screwed over, you can't actually get to medium sized in your own quadrant, you can go to your neighboring quadrants, but the whole point of it is that you still have to take care of your quadrant. So you become medium sized and you just turn around right away and you take care of it. If you can't, it's fine. Shit happens, but we need you to speak up. If you're just going to sit in voice and just absolutely never talk until the pull is over and then kind of say, you know, like I just couldn't get it and maybe I'll speak up next time, that's just not going to work. We need communication.
Damn, hear that, boys?
Communication.
Like a lot of the damage for this boss fight, you know, almost half of the boss's HP is just going to get taken care of by doing the balls properly. So we just need people to be like actually on top of that. Any questions? The last thing I'll mention is the people that do not get turned into balls. If you have aggro on any of them, whether it's the hyenas or whoever, you can bait all of them towards the tank, towards melee range, just by standing there. Yeah, it might make you lose some uptime, but it's better than you just getting gipped by 3 hyenas munching on you. Stand on top of the tank. The tanks will do absolutely everything to pick it up.
Yo, rip a rank 1 Vantis,
Whenever
bro.
I'm done being the ball, all I do is run around trying to pick up all of those hyenas and
No way.
like scrap masters
That's
that are
the-
like,
No
all
way,
over the
dude.
place.
That's the fucking. Wait, did they take it? Oh, no, I thought they took it away from me. This is the Renown 20.
None? Or none?
Since nobody's speaking, I'm assuming that everybody gets it, knows exactly what we
Yep,
need
yep,
to do,
yep.
and it's going to be clean.
Here to game. Here to game. Lost on pole or lost on
Less on pull. On pull. Pull.
lost on third ball.
5,
When Quaz
Four,
doing it, I lost.
2, 1.
Yeah. I agree. I support that message.
Oh my god, I'm already trolling. Don't worry, we're not gonna kill this fool anyways.
If you're turning, you should be lining up.
I got A-bomb.
Yeah, all bombs are taken care of. Spread out for fires.
Are they playing elemental? Looks like it.
Please be mindful when the fires come out so that you're not constantly setting up other trash piles on fire.
Yep. I know.
Fred? So far. Boomy and ball.
This is me.
I'm gonna need help on snails. I don't have CDs yet.
I got you.
Watch out.
There's
Fire
still
under us.
one bomb up.
Yeah.
Bomb shells need to die before they explode.
Okay.
Fires are coming out, careful. Again, line up.
There, you have yours up.
Nope. Yes I do. Yes
So
I do.
I
got it.
ran over Oz. Why is Scoops in my zone?
Call it out.
Both bombs are still up.
He's meltdowning right now. I'll move him right after.
Interrupt the scrap masters in the back, please. Thank you. Fire
Start
circles
fire.
are coming out in 2 seconds.
Rebuff.
Cross.
Boomy and ball. Boomy and ball.
seconds before mine's
Start
up.
for fire.
Help me grip them in.
Doing. Yep.
I'll move them in a second.
Alright, check your fucking weak, or are you fucking
Sorry.
noob?
All good, all
You
good.
good?
Fire circle in 3 seconds. Fire's coming out right now.
Fucking bozo.
I have grippy for this.
Okay.
It's just following me with this shit.
Grab masters in the back. Nice, thank you.
Boomy's down. Heroes is available.
Yep. Get them up, please, and square needs to be interrupted. Square needs to be interrupted.
You have grippies?
Nope, I'm in a ball.
Okay.
Both bombs are still up.
I'll get. If I can get
One
it.
bomb is up.
Skull needs to
You
be
get it?
corrected.
There's like one far away I can't really grab right this second.
I get the bomb. Need help on this guy? Interrupt one back here.
Ray damage. Bomb exploded. Like bombshell exploded. Poe rally.
Balls on the boss.
Yes. This should be all balls on the boss. Get to full size and just smash in.
Careful for the bombshells, guys.
We still have to get scrap masters there, no?
Good first attempt. We just fell behind on
I don't know if that was
DPS
a
on
scrap
the bombshells,
master,
really.
I think it was just damage, yeah. I think we just fell off on damage.
Yeah, I was just out of cooldowns on that one.
Mine barely came up as soon as we called they were low. Like not being killed. Or like not
Yeah.
We
being
almost
killed.
proved you wrong, Aeon.
Yep.
Almost.
Damn, would have been good if we killed it.
How about I hold CDs on like one of the early mid ones? And that'll maybe give me it for that one.
I
If
don't
you
know.
don't get ball.
I don't know, because it's gonna depend on if you get ball or not, right? Like I think you should just do it.
True. Okay.
I think the best case is if when you and I both get ball in the beginning. I think that's the best scenario. I think that's the best scenario because everyone blasts in the
Is it
beginning.
easier for balls to hit him? I was trying to aim more, like, have his back like towards the outside a little bit more on that pull.
It worked fine for me. But yeah, I mean, it's up to the druids if they want to taunt for the first ball guarantee.
I just don't know the timing. I'd have to test on it. And
I'll
might
try it.
wipe,
I'll
or I
try
might
it.
die.
I don't
Okay,
mind
you
it.
do it.
I'll try. I'll blow cooldowns on pull.
Alright, alright.
Damn, we never get the kill when I do well. I just gotta do well every pull. No, you were not doing well. Weren't you griefing at the start?
Ooh. Wah. Wah. Wah.
shit.
1.
Spread.
In 5 seconds, I'm a growl. 5 seconds, I'm a growl. Oh, wait, doesn't let me taunt. Wait, doesn't let me taunt. What the fuck? Never mind. I lied.
Triangle.
I'm in a ball.
One bomb is still up. We just ran into a bombshell.
Too late. It's a wipe.
Wait and griefing, classic.
Fire circle's coming out. Please be careful.
That was bugged. That happens. That happens, bro.
Spread.
Dude, I'm gonna need a lot of good RNG here.
I can aim bomb. I'll wait. Alright.
One bomb is still up.
Kick skull.
Fire's coming out. Fire's out.
Spread.
Both bombs are still up.
Put me down.
Skull needs to be interrupted in the back. Fire circles in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Careful not to set extra fires.
What? Why am I breathing so heavy?
Boomy and bottom. No boomies.
Because you're a fucking nerd.
I'm like out of breath or
20
something. That's a little embarrassing. Damn, chill out, Mashy.
Alright, just wipe it up. Too many people dead. Stand in fire.
Hey, Aeon. Since the update, I do not see, even with this weak ore, I do not see the arrow or anything telling me which I'm going to.
You have to open up, so since we're dead, just type /WA, go into it, go into sticks, and it's going to be there for you to turn on.
Okay, so did it reset with the update, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah. And just in general for you guys, like liquid weak auras, like before we get to every single boss, like for fresh prog, you should look into the actual boss's package, like the group, and see what's enabled, what's disabled. Because there's going to be stuff in there that you might want to see that's just disabled by default.
I'm gonna get this taunt this time. This time. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Is it under the icons?
Let me see.
I'm gonna know this tech.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Was that fucked?
Oh, sorry, let me reload.
When Ghost
You're
said
talking
he's gonna
about when it
growl.
says 3 of the assignments, right? Like the 3 X's or 3 whatevers.
Nameplate indicators.
Should be under sticks, bunk junk, or texts.
Text. Okay, thank you. I'm just loading all until I figure it out.
Yeah, it's called Rolling Rubbish Assignment Marks, Mythic only.
Got it.
That one should be enabled. If you
Sounds
think it's
good.
small, like too small on your screen, all you have to do is under display.
I just gotta
change the
play-
size of it. It's set to
I
40.
just gotta
you can
play
do
as good
60 or
as
whatever.
Okay.
my last 2
you.
polls. Every poll.
Yeah, do it, dude.
Okay, Poe,
Yeah,
are you ready?
The only thing I can do
Okay.
is control how I
You need
play.
a warrior buff refresh.
You know what I'm saying? I can't control
I'm gonna do
whether
this. I'm gonna do
whether
this.
Jay like actually does his
5,
balls correctly or not.
4, 3, 2, 1.
True.
Dude. Don't be like that, bro.
Nope, didn't
I
do it.
will A-bomb.
Nope, didn't do it.
I popped it. Don't pop yours if you haven't.
Already did.
You're good. It's fine.
I always get first.
I have Gorfines, so.
Fire's coming out in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Careful.
If you want something done right.
Get him
Oh
up.
fuck. You died to that.
Huh?
Spread.
I'm in a ball. I do not have icon.
Cross.
Both bombs are still up. 1 bomb is up.
Still needs kicks.
Ow.
Fire's coming out.
I will A-bomb.
Okay, all bombs are removed. Boss is kind of in a really awkward position. Okay, we should be good. Fire's coming out in 5 seconds. In 3, 2,
Piles.
1. Careful of crash, careful.
Grandmaster.
Boomy and Bob.
Okay, one bomb is still up. Okay, all bombs are taken care of.
Pickaxe and just.
I got it.
X still needs to be kicked. And Moon. Fire is coming
Red.
out.
Boomy and ball.
Do you have a bomb, or is this me?
I don't.
Okay, I got it in 10.
Spread for fire.
Need help interrupting these. Need help interrupting these over here in the back.
The one behind us. Well,
Wipe it up.
Alright, let me look back at this because it did not show up for me again.
Did you go to
What is going on,
load,
bro?
and then it's not checked on for never?
Yeah, it's turned off for that. But let's see, sticks.
Do you get the
Okay.
color? Do you get the color? But not the arrow?
I don't get anything. I don't see
Oh,
any
that's- oh,
arrow or
that's
anything.
Weird.
I do a reload. I keep getting fatality, fatality from Bug Sapper.
Yeah. Then something's wrong. But I wouldn't be able to tell you what exactly is wrong unless you take a screenshot of that.
Nice weak ore boss.
Alright, let's see. Hopefully it works this time. Because I'm not shouting even what color I am, right? I don't see it. 'Cause I even look for that to see, okay, what
What, the
is it
defensive?
shouting that I am?
There's something wrong with the weak
You got killed by that shit?
the add-on, the weak ore itself.
But you did.
It's screwy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'll A-bomb first.
Spread.
I got A-bomb.
Fire's coming out, careful. No, in 5 seconds. I baited you. Fire's coming out now.
If you want something done right.
Alright, there it goes. Alright, and ball.
Spread for fire.
No way, man. This guy rolls me over in my combust entry. Who the fuck was that? This fucking guy, bro.
Moon needs to be kicked.
Classic.
Fire's coming out in 2, 1.
That was so bad, actually. Jesus.
I have A-bomb.
Put me in ball. Put me in ball.
Spread for fire.
It's gonna be a little bit of a tricky move, guys. Kind of surrounded.
Go one bomb up.
I got bomb.
Bringing in two scrap masters. Two scrap masters here.
I can be your risk.
I got you. I got you.
Fire,
Fire's
fire,
coming out in 2, 1. Fire's coming out.
I don't
This
have
is
mine
you?
up, do you?
Okay. No, I used mine last.
Okay, so I have Gorfines for
Gorfine?
I put a vortex under the boss. Put a vortex under the boss. So if you run the boss, it should swing in.
Where it needs to be interrupted in the back and fire. Fire's coming out, spread out. Careful, careful.
That's gonna be me, isn't it?
Cross.
20 seconds on A-bomb.
I got mine, I got mine.
Okay. Is this the last one?
No.
Nope.
Still a bomb up. Okay, bomb's done. Fire's coming out in 2, 1.
This is you, right?
Yep. A-bomb popped.
No boomy CDs, so I need help. CDs, so I need help.
Yep.
Where it needs to be kicked. We should move the boss.
Get this bombshell.
Moon needs to be interrupted in the back. This next set of balls are going to be the final ones. We don't even need all 4 of them to go in. Or all 5 of them. 4 of them.
Use defense.
No AoE, by the way.
Dude, I got ball
No AoE, by the
again?
way.
Get big as soon as possible.
No A-bomb, no nothing.
Going to the boss. Just need 1 ball. 1 max-sized ball.
That's so unlucky, dude.
Great job, guys.
I
Yeah,
got,
that was a bad run for me
Great
too.
one shot,
dude,
guys.
I got back-to-back balls.
First pull of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I get back-to-back balls at the end.
Oops.
I'm pretty mad about that.
Fucking massive.
The one thing I do want to point out
Unlucky.
is like multiple of you guys were starting on like my quadrant in basically every single pull. Like almost consistently, at least 1 or 2 people were starting right next to me. So like
Yeah, that's
that
so
shit should not be happening
unlucky.
on reclears. Like at the very least, you should always know that whatever mark is coming up clockwise to the right of the boss, that's off
suck
limits
it.
because that's the tank one, right? So there's 0 reason why you should be there. You should never get that quadrant.
Well, it's a valiant effort, Gump.
We got 30
still
minutes.
going.
Rocket.
Yeah,
Frog.
go.
Frog.
We are pulling Sprocket tonight, so.
Hell yeah.
I won't swap.
Dude, I'm
teams.
actually
Listen,
so
me and
mad
Frosty
about that,
were up
dude.
here trying to get.
Of
get a
course,
move
the
on.
one pull that I don't
guys
do
are
good
Yeah,
in.
thumbs
whatever.
back there.
I just unhid everything. I said or never hide anything, and
With
that worked.
scoops?
I
What
don't
was
know what it
scoops?
was under, but I got it.
Wow, we actually did pretty good today, huh?
Maybe because I wasn't here.
Whoops.
How are we pulling that?
Wild death
87?
coil.
Damn, I'm jelly, dude. Like I had a feeling that I was gonna get it again. I got it
Careful,
second last set
streets.
and last set.
Can we go
AFK the
around,
whole
right?
time.
Oh, left,
people
no.
done that
The
in
left,
the
oh,
LF4?
left,
Yeah,
no. The
LF4
left,
and
left
stuff.
side, you could skip a lot of things.
Left side, you
could
could
skip a lot of things if you just go left.
Yeah,
Or not. Or not. Gomp has a different plan. Gomp has a different plan.
I mean, I
He
already
goes where
pulled it
he
by the
goes.
time we talked about it. You guys could just let me die too. But
Yeah,
You
I
still go
think
left. This
so,
is worse.
maybe?
You still go
'Cause we
left.
only have,
This
like,
is
4
worse.
packs
Because we'll only have like 4 packs going left.
No. Rip.
Because you asked nicely.
Thanks, man. The pull we get the kill, I get recycled, boys and girls. Feels bad.
I got more trash. Oh, I got more
It's
trash.
just a foreshadowing.
Careful.
It's
Still
funny
think
because I
behind us,
took all
guys.
my trash just before this too, guys. And it's recycling day, so maybe it was fate that I got recycled.
Globicus.
Is there a fucker back there in the behind us throwing bombs?
yeah,
Okay. Need a next interrupt on this dude.
Raid went through, right, Paul? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I got a warbound piece of gear.
Let me see.
All right. The open
Full image. What the hell? Why is it so bricked?
Hey, I say it's pretty good. What? That was how many pulls? For a
Yeah,
reclaim?
it gets all fucked up.
5. Yeah, 1.
10, 20,
1.
30.
1, we killed it.
1.5.
Hey, that was the first pull was a 2%er too, so pretty good.
First pull 0.
Alright, let's get a BOE here.
Damn, your shit
we
is
already
your
killed the guy
computer's
that drops
bricked,
the
bro.
BOE.
Oh, rip.
H2.
I led you astray.
I thought I was gonna die. I think I am gonna die.
Look at some.
Why?
It's okay. They said they were gonna go left, I think, and then that's what I followed, but they didn't actually.
Trying to convince Gomp to do it. I was trying to convince Gomp to go. Left.
If you're in combat,
4,
just die like
3,
outside.
2,
then
1.
they'll get a B-res off or res. And then I'll tell you guys the roster for Sprocket, at least for tonight.
At least for tonight. What? Damn, I'm so mad about that shit. Yeah. I even saved Combust too. Fuck.
Yeah, I did.
Madge. But maybe it's good that I got it last so we could secure it, you know? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, so the
Hello?
Yeah.
roster for
You're still
Sprocket, at least
sick?
for tonight, is going to
Yeah.
be so healer wise,
That's it? That's
Maestro's gonna
crazy.
come back in,
3
Twisted.
pulls, 4 pulls.
You are gonna swap out
That's pretty
for him.
Have you done
On the
any
poll
DPS
that
wise,
we-
it's going to
no,
be
we're literally
Stopsky,
just playing
Stormzy,
it.
Mashy, Oz, Big, Gosu, Alex, Demarcus, Epion, Poe, Koa, Terry, Scoops, and Buddy.
Nice.
We swapping out today
Isn't that
or
just
is that
us?
for tomorrow?
Swapping out right now.
Wait, did Poe not make it on? I don't even hear his.
Does anyone in here use better bags? Or
I used to use better bags.
Dude, I'm so
What's up?
mad, bro.
oh, it quit working. What do you use now? Anything?
Agnon.
I use Light Bag. It's basically like the
You don't have to validate it to me. If you use it, I'm probably.
No. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have like the auto sorting feature or like the categories and all that. It looks like your regular Blizzard one. It just has more options to it.
Never mind. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Use the Bagnon.
So if you want better bags, just like better bags but better. Baginator.
Oh, don't you want to
is
swap
the one that
to
you should go to.
your
They're
luck, or are
fixed.
you
I'm
just gonna main swap to Boomy
What's the
at this
one
point?
that's
Diversity of. Yeah.
used to be Addy
The
Bags?
boy's a
Is that
Boomy man, I think.
Baginator?
That's better bags.
Oh, okay. That's the one I'm using.
Yeah.
That's shit sick.
Yeah,
All right.
I think
I'm
Boomy's
gonna
his character, bro.
Put in
the
a patch
raid
for it.
markers.
While we were raiding. I
Nice.
subverted everyone. I know you were all worried for me.
Ricky Dicky.
I can finally breathe.
Rinky Dinky. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. Fuck. Your buddy smoked me, dude. Crazy. I'm so mad. Is it insane? Yeah. No, it's because he got first ball. Yeah. And then I got second last and last. Fucking
So a couple of
so
things.
sick. Fuck my ass.
Before we go over the actual boss mechanics, if you haven't already done so, you need to go to Sprocket Monger in your weak auras, and when you go to expand it at the very bottom on miscellaneous, there's going to be Foot Blaster Overview. If you look at it, like if you actually click on it on your screen, you'll see a map come up that is basically a copy of this room. And by default, like the preview is going to have the bottom portion covered up. The top portion have the 4 circles with the raid markers. Should line up with the raid markers that are
$10. I'm gonna
front,
get it.
next to the
I'm gonna
boss.
get a mine.
Should have your name under all 4 of them.
Everyone
That
gets a
is the
mine,
one
what do
that you
mean?
should turn on ideally. If you want like your, the best
Everyone
visual
gets a
of
mine,
exactly which
Matthew.
one you're supposed to pop
Everyone gets a
and in
mine?
which order.
Like
So you would have to
everyone
click
but,
on
like,
that,
2 people,
click on load,
basically.
and then
So I
uncheck
was right.
never.
Yeah.
You can also move this whole thing, this whole map thing, anywhere on your screen.
Because you're not listening, bro.
It's not tied to any anchors. It's like a separate
You
thing.
guys talk so
Just move
fucking
it where
much.
it's convenient for you,
Kinda
where
hear
you'll
'em.
actually see which one you're supposed to pop and in which order. And you just
Mad,
go off of
mad.
that.
Leave, bro.
I'll give everybody kind of time to do that. If you don't know how to do it. I'm going to
you're
share
good.
my
You're
screen and
good.
then
Don't
you can
worry about it.
see.
You're good, bro.
Mode uncheck never. That's it.
Uncheck never. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
if you want to
it's-
position it somewhere else, then
Yeah,
you're free to
it's
position
not
it
checked for
somewhere
me
else.
anyways.
If you like it where it is by default, you just don't touch it.
You're just yapping, bro.
So it's under Sprocket Monger Lock and Stock, under Miscellaneous, Foot Blaster, uncheck
This is
it,
all
and then
in
move
our
it to
notes,
wherever
by the
you
way.
want it on the map. Or on the screen, I mean.
Fucking slackers, bro.
Apart from that, when you
Miscellaneous.
click on the actual Sprocket Monger
It's the very
group,
last
you
one.
can go to
dumb
custom
fuck.
options, you can see exactly what they have.
Holy.
The top one, you don't actually need it. Text to speech, if you wanted to like do the AI voice of what you need to do for major mechanics. So for example, if you need to switch sides, it'll say switch. Only show on switch. Basically, there's a mechanic where this is like court, right? So everybody
What are you
either gets a
talking
blue
about?
marker or a red marker, like a circle, where you need to stay with your group the whole time. And
Are
then in
you
the middle of the
fucking
fight,
dense,
in each
bro?
phase, a few of you guys basically get marked
Look,
to switch, and you
this.
have like 3 seconds to actually go over to your new group,
And then
and
you go
then
into
the buff
thing?
comes back to you.
You see the
If
Foot
you don't have
Blaster
this checked
overview?
on, it'll basically do a pop-up for you, saying like staying on the same side, and then once the buff is done, then it goes away. If you check this on, then it only does that pop-up if you need to swap sides. So if you don't need to, if you just need to just sit still and blast, you just keep this on, and then you're good. Apart from that, the rest of it you don't really need to touch. Number of players shown, that is for these lists. I don't remember if this is... Yeah, okay, so this is unchecked by default, so you can just kind of leave it. You don't really have to worry about it. Because we're going to be going off of... What? Because we're going to be going off of Foot Blaster overview, the actual map, this is the only thing that should be happening, right? Like, if you're marked to go on Skull, then you're the one going on Skull.
You're such a brickhead.
Shouldn't really have anybody miss it. If people are dead, then we can have other people sub in.
Oh,
Basically call out that they can get it, and then it'll adjust.
Holy fuck.
For
Okay.
the foot bomb things, you said by default the area on the
You're such a
blue that's
brickhead,
marked
bro.
out, that's the entrance of the room.
Exactly.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't need to flip it or anything.
As you're looking at the boss right now, the bottom portion is covered up, but the top portion that's revealed with your name on it on 4 circles, it should line up with the world markers that are in front of the boss, like next to the boss,
What are you talking about?
like that. So the way this map works is basically it's going to have the marker with the number on it. So let's say it's going to have like
I see a
triangle
map, bro.
Aeon 1, and I know that it's going to
Are
be
you
my
retarded
pop
or are you
first.
retarded?
And then if it's like
You
Aeon
click the Foot
Skull
Blaster
3,
overview?
then I know that I'm the 3rd pop. And each time that somebody pops there, so if Triangle gets popped, Triangle disappears, and then if Diamond was next, Diamond disappears, and then Skull is the one up next, and then so when Skull gets popped, it disappears. So it'll kind of update accordingly once people actually pop it. What's important is that the people that actually pop the bombs, if you're the first one on there, you need to be on that marker, on that bomb, before it even spawns. So that moment it gets triggered, like it's able to be interacted with, it automatically pops, and there's no wasted time. If we're constantly delaying it by having people run over when it actually fully spawns, we're gonna get fucked up because we're just gonna fall behind. All right, so that's it for Weak Aura Boss.
Do they spawn
hopefully.
sequentially or do they spawn all at once?
Everything else is just kind of displayed regularly. The icons,
Honest question. Did he
none
mention
of that
that?
other shit you have to worry about.
So which one is it?
The biggest thing that we have to worry about
Wait,
is
so we
really the
shouldn't be on top of
positioning.
our
So this
markers?
boss turns into
No?
just
Isn't
the
that
dance.
not how it
So as
works?
long as we memorize the dance, then we should be
What the
completely
hell,
fine.
dude?
So I'm gonna reshare my screen. It's gonna be the
You're
raid
actually a
plan.
fucking idiot, dude.
Obviously, we're not gonna have the whole thing memorized,
actually a
right? I
fucking
don't have the whole
idiot.
thing memorized. But after tonight, before tomorrow's raid, like people should be reviewing this, and maybe you don't memorize the first, or the whole fight, but you should
Only
memorize
player
the first,
one.
like, complete section up until intermission, for example, or even further than
Only
that. Just
player
however
one.
many you can
How do you determine
recognize
who
and
is player
memorize
one?
before you actually get reps in. Simply because nothing changes. Like the order of people that get assigned slightly changes just depending on RNG, because
the weaker will
each
assign
time we
number
pull,
one.
different people are going to be assigned different sections, like blue or red. But for the most part, the dance is
I'm pretty sure he didn't mention
boss
any
is
of this
always
shit
going
that
to be
I'm
moved in
asking.
the same exact locations. Blue team is always going to be in the same exact spot. Red team is always going to be in the same spot. Ranged always are going to do the same exact thing during specific mechanics. It's all the same. Only variance is really just which side you're on, blue or red. So on boss start, everybody's gonna get a marker. So it's gonna give you a second to kind of tell you like, hey, you're gonna get the blue marker so you can get to your location. And so if you get blue, for example, you're automatically on the left-hand side of the boss. Red side is gonna be on the right-hand side. And ranged, you guys are basically always playing on the edges, right? So blue is kind of on the edge right in front of the conveyor belt, and then red is also on the other side for conveyor belts. The reason why you do this is because right before the drills come out, what you can do is basically step back, like literally just tap your S button to get onto the conveyor belt, and then the conveyor belt is going to handle everything else when it comes to dropping the drills. So all you have to do is just get on it and then just continue your casting. The drills are going to spawn even if it doesn't pick you. It's just going to spawn in a order where like the conveyor belt moves you out of range from the previous one before the next one spawns. So you're fine.
I agree.
Moment the drills are
Do I
done,
die
you step
instantly
off,
if I jump into
and then
this?
you're fine. You basically just try to make your way back before like the transition happens. But for the most part, you can even just chill there once you get off of the conveyor belt, and you're just
That was close, bro.
Not much more.
That was close.
Same thing on the right hand side. You do the same exact thing when drills are coming out. This is on the first set, right? On the second set and moving forward before each of the intermissions, if you got drills on the very first one, you're going to get a pop-up saying you're clear for drills. Like you're not going to get it, right? But you should know that moment it went onto you, for the rest of the phase, you're not getting it. So next time that the drills are coming out, you don't even have to move onto the conveyor belt. You just stand still and you're blasting onto the boss. And then obviously when the bombs come out, people just need to be in their proper locations. So the very first set, like it says here, healers, all 4 healers are going to be assigned to do this. And so whoever gets assigned the first one, you just basically have to be on top of it moment it activates, and then you just pop it, and then the rest of it just kind of goes in order. All the people that have the bombs assigned to you, you're going to get a big like letters in the middle of your screen telling you not yet, in 3, 2, 1, pop, and then you just move over and you pop it. But like I said, we don't have a lot of time. You do need to be in position to be able to pop it. You can't be on top of the boss and say, okay, when it's my turn, I'll just quickly, run over and get it.
Oh, I dodged it.
Okay, so basically the first set of mechanics happen, like the beams happen, everything happens, and then, the drills happen, and then the beams are coming out. The boss gets moved right here, basically on the edge of the next phase, or the next quadrant. Once the beams are done, we're basically going to move over because this whole right side, the starting location, is just going to be filled with the electricity stuff.
You watched the video?
And the tank bomb at this time is going over into the corner. And then we do the same thing kind of that we do in Heroic, right? We stay in the middle of these 2 bombs. But this time around, what we're going to have is most of red be right here. Ranged red, you can be here.
Damn, almost died,
for the
bro.
initial portion of like the drills.
Give me a sec.
Then we're gonna get beams, but the beams are with the rockets, right? So it's not the beam; it's the actual rockers that keep doing RNG left, right. People that have immunities, so like hunters, for example, with their turtles, you guys can basically stand in front of the rest of the team and intercept any of the ones that are coming down towards the right. You don't have to go dancing to the left, dancing to the right. Just the ones directly aimed towards the right. You just soak them up, and it saves people from dying or from trying to dodge everything in melee. Then
I
we get
assume AMS doesn't work there, right?
Yeah.
AMS does work.
Okay, cool.
But for the most part, if there's range on the red side, then they should be getting it.
Into the rockets.
You can pop AMS if you kind of see an opportunity. You can get like 1 or 2 bombs and then come back in. The next drills, right after the rockets is going to be on the center one. So it's going to be the same exact thing where you just kind of get on. It drops all of the drills for you, and then you get off of the conveyor belt, and then you're good. After that,
Range can't reach
everybody.
there, can they?
I don't
is
even know
going back
what
into
part of the
same
fight he's
kind
explaining.
of, ranged, which is magnets, rockets, beams.
Is this like 9 minutes
same
into the
exact
fight,
thing.
dude?
And then finally, we're going into intermission. So this is kind of where we'll
Holy
stop
shit.
the overview, because more than likely we're not getting past this, especially in the next 10 minutes. But the whole point of it is that for tomorrow, if you don't have that item where you click it and it automatically uses the gate, you're going to need this for this fight. Like 100%. Because the whole point of it is that blue team gets naturally knocked away into the boss's location. Red team, you're standing on the side, you're waiting until the knock happens, and right after your character starts getting knocked away, you use that item to click on the gate, and then it takes you over to the other location without
Do
getting
you use
knocked
that gateway control shard?
off. And then just to give you a preview, this is basically where blue team is going to chill, and this is where the red team is going to chill for the duration of like the intermission. Any questions?
Why is Mitch not resing?
We'll do it.
No questions.
So it's everything's kind of like pre-recorded. Like you should know exactly where to be in every single point of the fight. You can watch your class's POVs for basically anything.
Who did post up on
anything mythic of this
POV.
fight, and you'll know exactly where you need to be, whether it's on blue side or red side.
What are you talking about? Of course I watched it. He was playing fire, bro.
Yeah, so gate would be basically going from here, from
That's cat.
this location.
He's
all
literally
the way
playing
over,
fire, bro.
like max range to where this is. Like if it can reach it. Whole point is that everybody needs to land on like the conveyor belt. Yeah, something like that.
10 minutes left.
So basically, as people get like knocked away, moment you
shit.
see
Lock
your
in,
character
boys,
like
lock
fly
in,
back, you
boys.
click it, and then it like bugs out where you can still use it, and it cancels the knockback. All right, let's pull this.
Holy shit. 20 minutes so we can wipe in 20 seconds.
Bro, don't click
Thoughts?
it. You will probably miss.
Yes, you will more than likely miss. Let me also get us the assignments. I think that's kind of important.
So how do
for
I?
this.
Who's right
So
side?
that
Who's
we get
red and who's blue?
It's random.
Oh, is it actually?
assignments.
The timing is. Like,
Did you know it was
very
random?
End of the cast, like basically.
No,
At the
you
same time
didn't.
The cast ends. There's no like.
No, you
the
didn't know.
cast
You
ends,
didn't
it
know.
goes off a half second later. The timing is basically right at the end of the cast.
Red is right.
Yeah. It should, like, the liquid thing should tell you like exactly when to click, so you can also just pay attention to that.
Cool.
Red is right, dude. Yeah,
Um,
Justin's saying red is
Last
right.
thing about the assignments, and we'll pull.
Are you
the
retarded
assignments
or?
are kind of predetermined on who's supposed to get which of the bombs, right? But because of
You're actually a
RNG,
fucking
it
idiot.
could be that like the people that we had, like the four
Qua's
people
not
we
even
had listed
trolling.
for the bombs,
Qua's not trolling.
they all
You're
get
just
assigned
stupid.
magically the same side. At that point, it'll assign 2 of them from that list, and then the
You're
others that
actually a
it
dumb shit.
cannot
I'm gonna
assign
go red because I
because
know I'm gonna be
for
red.
the bombs, there's gonna be 2 blue, 2 red.
Team red. I'm
Um,
dressed in red, so
the
I'm
others
red.
are basically going to be from like a generic list that we supplied of like the, you know,
What
like
you
if you
pulled.
can't follow our predetermined list, then go down this list and get everybody, you know, in this order. So there's going to be some slight RNG based off of who's on blue, who's on red. But for the most part, the same people should be getting the same bomb like sets. So the first set is always going to be healers, second set is always going to be, you know,
La bomba.
2 melee, 2 ranged, so on and so forth.
What is this? 3M3R mashing age. 6M6R.
So remember, reds are going to be on the right side, blues are going to be on the left-hand side.
The note, you fucking idiot. Ignore the note, man.
And this is one of those things where you touch the other person
Let's
with
not
the other
pull.
color, and then
5,
you both die.
Let's not
4,
pull.
3, 2.
Is it actually?
1, 4, 3, 2,
So
1.
colors are going to come out. Go to your sides. Ranged, remember, you're on the back, like directly behind the boss. Okay.
Dude.
That's a classic first pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think that was
Okay,
too hard,
I'm
guys.
left.
Red is
It
literally
left,
on the right
but,
side.
like, you want to be in melee.
I was
actually.
on the right
do
side
I?
and I got knocked.
Yeah, you essentially
the
want
other
like
way,
2
so there was
Same,
people
where they
being
should
yeah.
be.
right?
Fucking a
And
bunch of
the
fucking
first one there, like, I
idiots,
was
bro.
blue, so I should have been on the left.
Aside from
I
like
know
when
it.
you go out to
Right,
do
yeah,
some
so
weird
that should
bait
happen.
shit for Blade, like
Fucking idiots aren't
Uh,
listening.
if that happens.
No, like
Didn't. They told me to go pop cross.
Dude, red, right? Like red.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
And
I
I
don't
was
know.
So the
I think
these
it's
bomb
assigned late
locations,
because like I
they
got
don't
mine
care
like
about
super
blue or
late,
red.
or is it like 1 by 1?
Nah,
you
you
just,
didn't.
like,
So I had to go to the right side.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like
Huh.
you would
You
let's say you were
see it
blue,
late.
right? And then you're supposed to do
No, because I
X,
was looking
you're
and there was no
basically
ring on
coming
me. That's why I was
over this
confused,
way.
and then I
Well, it's
saw
not
it.
a
And I was
ring.
like,
It's like
Yeah, just wanna
fucking
make sure.
blue
Because
tether. but
for the
leaf
whole
cord is
fight,
what you're gonna
basically,
be before
wherever the boss
ring.
is, so let's say like later on it's gonna be right here.
Like you
Good
just
pull.
gotta
Everybody should be in a
look
direct
for the
line. So
Ikora, not
in these kind of
colored
like
ring.
horizontal, vertical, depending on which you look at it, line. So there should never be kind of like, oh, I tried to go there, but somebody was in my fucking way. If they are, then they're in the wrong location.
Absolute fucking bozos,
And,
bro. I tell you.
In terms of which mine is going to be
I
blue,
was supposed
which
to say
mine
melee?
is going to be red, is also completely different. So they could line up where
5,
like left side is all
4,
blue, right side is all
3,
blue,
2,
but not guaranteed.
1, 4, 3,
For this
2,
beginning part, definitely.
1.
Okay, colors are coming out.
blue. Okay.
And mines are coming out in 1.
The only people that shouldn't be in melee right
So
now
first
are the
one
ones
is
that are gonna
selenophobic, you
be
should
with
be right on it.
or bombs.
That wasn't me.
What the
It's because
hell
2 people were on it.
Okay, it spawned like,
It's 'cause the
on
wrong
me,
color
and
was
it
on it.
overlapped my circle perfectly.
Blue popped
I
red.
didn't even see it.
Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I see.
Or vice versa. I don't know which one it was, but whoever popped first, because you didn't have 2 explode, you only had 1. So that's the only way that really happens.
The simplest way I can put it,
Left, you fucking idiot.
No, they're staggered.
bombs are going
Yeah,
to
you
be in
fucking
the
idiot.
quadrants where reverse quadrants, right? No one should ever be in those quadrants, like in this quadrant,
Left, you
that,
fucking
that, and
dipshit.
that, unless you're about to get the bomb. Everybody else should be in the center one, and if you're ranged, you're always
actually
right at
stupid
the
as
edge of the
fuck, bro.
conveyor belt. If you're melee, you're a
Dude.
little bit scooted in,
What the fuck is your deal?
and that's it. At the start, the boss is just going to be in the center, so that's like the,
Pull,
the one
pull,
where
pull,
it's
pull,
the
pull,
messiest,
pull,
if you want to say it. But the rest of it is always going to be in quadrants, in the middle of the quadrant. So melee are also on the edge. Red melee is on this edge. So they should always just be
Colors
lined
are
up
NG.
perfectly.
It's if you're
Got it.
if you do 0 damage, they make you go blue.
So like as a range, your first thing, obviously identify your color, position yourself in like
5,
the melee kind
4,
of spot of it,
3,
and then
4,
watch for the bait
3,
drill
Fine,
thing,
just go.
because you
2,
want to be back by
1.
the conveyor belt right before the drills come out.
Mines are coming out. First one is selenophobic. You should be on yours moment it spawns.
Actually, you do not want to be where you're at.
Screws are coming out, so all the ranged need to be stepping onto the conveyor belts.
What
It's
is
like
that?
big. That was big. For sure.
Soak.
Wait, did I just get fucked?
definitely dropped
Okay,
shit
so at this point, the boss
Did I get
should
knocked by
be,
someone?
Yeah, because
back
whoever
there,
was
right?
gonna
So
pop that blue mine, where you see
right
it,
there is where the
they
boss should
looked
be.
to be
Oh.
open
We should be
there,
moving
right?
over to the next
Ah,
location.
I
You walked
see, I
into
see.
them, or they walked into you.
I
don't
see,
know.
I see.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
see, I see, I see, I see.
My countdown for the bomb.
Oh, I see, I
the
see,
bomb
I
was,
see,
like,
I
at
see, I
2.2
see.
seconds,
But
you
like
just
the
kept
beginning,
repeating,
definitely
didn't
just like
go past that for some
blink
reason.
into like if you were a melee.
I see, I
then
see.
back
You were
pedal,
number
like, directly
3, I
down
think,
to
right? Or
the
no,
conveyor
three
belt.
on popping it.
I
It's
was
going to keep.
3.
Shut up, Gua.
Okay.
I need you to shut up
Whatever
for
your number is,
28
let's
minutes.
say you were last, right? It's always going to keep repeating of
No, I
like
was
3,
ready,
2,
fucking
1,
idiot.
because it's telling you that you have the debuff, so you can't pop it again. So
No,
it
no,
should
as
keep
in-
doing that.
It went like 3, 2, 2.1, 2.1, 2.1, 2. And it just never
Okay.
progressed.
And
Like,
no idea
well-
what's going on there.
Yeah. it was weird.
And then on the first bomb, we just need to be like actually.
It
on the
doesn't
bomb.
matter, Kwa. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's
By
what I
the
was
time
gonna ask you. Do you want to pop it immediately?
You're
or-
gonna
'cause,
do
like,
0
when you said
damage. You're
pop
gonna do
it,
0
there's
damage
only
I would
1.5 seconds left on the
absolutely
recoil,
play
So I just
enhanced.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
range
pop
is
it
aids on this
immediately.
fight,
Like
unless
when
you're
you
really
see
good.
the circle on the
Range is
ground, you can
awful.
just stand right on it and then wait for it to pop.
Sounds good.
And then so in terms of the movement,
Oh, ouch.
we'll
I
do
was
one
dead,
more
bro.
pull and then we'll just kind of go over it very quickly before we break for the night.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 4,
Oh,
3,
oh,
2,
Stormzy.
1.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Dude, your stream is so far beyond for me. I
Okay,
thought
mines
my
are
steak
coming in
already
3, 2, 1. Drills are coming in 5 seconds, so ranged, get ready. You're going to step onto the conveyor belt in 2, 1, on the conveyor belt. And then move the boss.
Piles didn't do it.
Or I'm moving the boss.
Piles,
so you
that's
have it.
Piles' shit right there on the right there.
So this is where, yeah, it's fine.
There's something
We're just
weird
kind of
with the before.
doing the movement.
Like drills?
Okay, so once this time's out, then we're all moving over. And then we would be in the very center. And then the next set spawns, right? So we
I
would
did.
just automatically just
Oh
get it.
shit, I'm so good.
Dude, you're a number 3, not
And that's
number
the first
1.
kind of
Are you fucking
minute of the
retarded?
fight.
No, I thought I was square. I thought I was
Let's
square.
get rezzed real quick, and then I'm just gonna go over a couple of stuff.
That was square. No, I'm on square. Look, I'm
in
on
terms
square.
of
You're
Kyle's
not 1.
core
You're
situation,
3, brother.
I don't know. We would have
What are
to
you
double
talking
check
about?
with the other guys.
You
Are you guys also
Okay,
having
you're
the same
trolling.
situation?
It is
What are you
just a
talking about?
debuff on you. That's what
You
I
know
was
how the
looking
fight
at.
works on heroic?
Mine's counting down fire.
Yeah, I'm following the weak order.
Yeah, I know. I
Counts
know.
from
Pop
12.5
3.
seconds to start,
Pop
all the way
3
down to
square.
2.1, and then just
Yeah, but
Oh,
like, when
yeah,
do
yeah,
you pop 3?
Yeah.
Do you
yeah,
pop
yeah,
3
yeah,
before
yeah.
1? Or
Yeah,
before
yeah,
2?
yeah. I was all square though. I got the right one.
All I can think
The
of is
timing-
just
the
try and make
timing
it
could
reasonable
do
in the
some
Weaver
work.
Does it
package.
show all 4 of the people or
Maybe
just
something
yours?
got
Because I've never seen
messed
any
up along the
dots
way.
on there.
Yeah.
Do I have something turned
Okay,
off? then?
so in terms of the range that are going onto the conveyor belts,
Yeah,
generally
actually.
speaking,
You guys are fucking
if you
loud. I
go
can't hear
on
anything.
the mechanic like starting, you're gonna be dropping the first set of the screws like right in
Doesn't it
front,
end
like
at
right where you're
12:30?
supposed to AFK.
Yeah, it
right?
does. It does.
So you do want to kind of move over
Guys doing
as it's
another?
hitting 0, like as the ability
Let's
is
do one more
supposed
for
to be
fun.
assigned, so that you all start coming down and
you guys
dropping all of
talk
the
so much, I
all
feel
the
like
screws,
nothing was
and then you can
learned.
just move up.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you
once
can
you're
hear over yourselves, dude. Like all I hear is
So you don't want to delay it too much.
kinda weird
In
thing
terms
to
of the
say.
tank swap
Yeah,
off,
that's
like
a little
whenever
weird.
the tank swap happens, you just come over here, right? And then that's where the beams happen. Or
You
right
want to
here,
know the
sorry.
tip?
what?
Once the beam
You gotta
ends,
come prepared
I
so you
know a
don't
lot of,
need
like,
to
the red,
listen.
for example, 'cause
Clearly, you
only
missed
the
the
reds
memo,
were kind
bro.
of up by that point.
No,
you
because
prepared right now?
I know.
Did you watch the
all
video, bro?
preparation I
That's
do-
fine,
no, if
but
I
just
do all that
be really
preparation,
careful,
he
right?
ends up
Because in
changing
a
shit
normal
every time.
situation,
So
the
any
blue
we
team
do
is
is
also
weird.
all gonna be up. If
just
both
griefing the
teams'
raid.
melees are trying to squeeze through here, somebody's gonna bump into somebody else.
See,
Not
he's
During that
talking.
transition, this 2 places should not have bombs on it,
I mean,
so
I'm
you should be
serious,
able to
it's
just
not.
kind of run over it.
Aeon's talking about this
without
right now.
having, you know, any kind of
It's
explosion
Stratnos
happen.
video.
If not, you
literally
might just have
7
to
minutes
like
and
give it a
37
second
seconds.
if people are being like super
Oh.
greedy, which no one should be,
Yeah.
so that you don't bump into other people and cause a
Facts.
pile up.
That's my dog, bro.
Moment we get into here, you saw that like the bombs come out right away, and so it's basically just like no breaks from the start to the end. It's just back to back, just mechanic.
You have
after
range
mechanic after
assignments on this
mechanic.
job?
So we have to be in position, like we have to get the movements down
Oh
properly. so
yeah,
that
you
we
do.
Can, hit those bombs.
Just
moment
go
they come
Ellie.
out, and then move on.
What?
All right.
Why would
Why
you
does
go
he-
That's it.
Ellie?
We're 2 minutes over.
I don't
Sorry
know.
for the explanation, but it's important stuff. The
Just
faster
as
we
bad,
get the
just as
stands down,
bad.
the faster the boss is going to actually die. That's just the reality of it.
Did
Good
somebody
shit tonight.
actually ask that? It's like
We'll pick it back up tomorrow.
stupid.
What?
To go Ellie?
GG.
Any questions?
The only reason you would ever go Ellie instead of
Is if the
Enhanced?
guy playing enhances
You
dog
son of
shit,
a
right?
gun.
No,
I
it's
looked at
if
it too.
you
I looked at the
fucking had
tooltip,
8
and I still
range.
clicked it.
This bitch.
Like you need 9 range.
What the
Tonight,
fuck,
friends.
bro?
The best part
Wait,
is whoever else
you're a
clicked it
fucking
fell
shit
before me,
mage.
and a shadow stepped on them, and I lived. So whoever it was, thank you.
Got you.
Yeah, he got me good.
Okay, who's this polling animal?
This fucking bitch, bro.
Little angry bear. You
It wasn't me.
okay? I just saw a bear skedaddle.
Now I gotta do the run of the gods right here.
I wouldn't do that shit, dude.
I mean, if you still
What
want to
is
do
it?
the
Taking
thing
the
with the
res
BOE,
sickness.
then meet me in Dornagal.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't
Dude,
take the
can I
rest
join?
sickness, bro. I can't afford
No,
it.
it's private.
I feel that.
How about me?
I'm broke.
Ooh.
I have to bum flasks off my guildies
Nah,
every
instead
raid.
of posting it